Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for April 19th, 2025. We've got full random kingdom today since it's Saturday, and we've got the only trashing is Trader, and there's Tower. I don't know why this is the first place my mind goes, but it's like, oh, Trader and Lucky Coin and Tower, we can get all the silvers. um, all right, so there's no plus actions. This is going to be a pretty sloppy mess of a kingdom, isn't it? I mean, we do have draw. Hunting party is pretty good, but you can make Guildmaster non-terminal. And also, like, capital is not the most appealing source of plus buy. Guildmaster would be better, so what we could do, since we have this 5-2 anyway, is just open with a Guildmaster and then kind of go from there. There's also Swamp Hag to consider with the lack of trashing. It is kind of slow, though. Like, the nice thing about opening Guildmaster is that we'll be able to keep hitting 5. And if we utilize Berry, I mean, we won't, it's not like it's going to guarantee that we hit 5 twice or something, but we can utilize Berry to, make sure that it doesn't miss the shuffle and at least have, be all but guaranteed to hit 5 once. And then, yeah, I mean, I think we definitely want all the hunting parties because that's the most straightforward way to get tower points. So then getting one Guildmaster and then trying to get that to be non-terminal, which will take a while, but and then getting a bunch of hunting parties is probably the starting point, and then eventually we might get more Guildmasters, and then there's the Trader thing to consider, which, like, I don't know, like, that it's ambitious to say the least to try to, like, empty the silver pile or something, but I guess, we probably aren't going to do that. I guess probably more likely we get all these hunting parties, we make Guildmaster non-terminal, and then we do pick up Swamp Hag at that point, maybe, or maybe before that. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but all right, I don't know how many silvers we're going to want either off the Lucky Coin, but the Guildmaster Workshop, that doesn't seem good. Okay, so bury the Guildmaster. We could bury again. We don't necessarily want to see a silver, and we can't put down an estate. Like, if we want to hit 5 twice, the most straightforward way to do that is, Guildmaster and a couple coppers one turn, and then silver and some coppers the other turn. and my question is, what I'm wondering is, does burying a copper make it more or less likely that that happens? It surely makes us more likely to hit 5 in the Guildmaster turn. Like, because at that point we'd have to get all 3 of the estates exactly top decked. But yeah, I think I'm gonna bury copper. Actually, we could also bury the lucky coin. If we bury the lucky coin, then we get the extra favor if we do take a silver. It makes it a little more likely, or like significantly more likely, that we have to play the lucky coin in order to hit 5. Is the downside. But maybe that's fine anyway. Yeah, let's do the lucky coin. Okay, well now we have the choice. And the other thing we could do is we could play the lucky coin and bury silver. Burying silver isn't amazing, but it's not terrible. Maybe we should do that. If we hit 5 next turn, or sorry, if we hit 6 next turn, that's not very likely, is it? We got 3 estates down there. Yeah, it's in fact extremely unlikely. But that makes it all the more likely that what we're going to want to do is bury hunting party rather than like buying something. Which could be like the Guildmaster. Well, all right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's just go ahead and do hunting party. Guildmaster. We're going to trigger a shuffle here. I'm wondering if like we also bury the lucky coin, then we just skip to an estate. So we do have Hopper down there. Whereas if we don't do that, and if we do it, we get the favor. We play the lucky coin. I think it's worth it. Okay. Now we bury the silver or not? I'm thinking again we might just do a bunch of burying next turn. Like, especially because they might play a Swamp Hag. So... No, they didn't. Oh well, that's unfortunate. Um... Well... Hmm. I guess there's nothing for it. Aha! They didn't find it this turn either. That's good. Oh, I wish I had that plus buy. um, definitely don't want to bury now. Do we want another silver to get another favor? Hmm. We're going to trigger a shuffle, so bury isn't going to be any use next turn either, unless we find hunting party, and probably not then either, because at the point the stuff that'll end up in our discard pile will be junk. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take the thing for the favor. Yeah, we just do nothing this turn. Hey. Could just leave the Guildmaster on top. Could also bury the... Maybe it's... Is it worth taking a curse in order to get another hunting party? I guess it might be. We could also go ahead and take like a Swamp Hag here soon. I think like if we bury the lucky coin, we'll be up to 9 favors. Alternatively, we just play the hunting party, play the Guildmaster this turn. Get it 8 favors. Assuming we draw it, which is maybe not guaranteed, but... Hmm. I mean, they're not very likely to play another Swamp Hag next turn, so I think I'm just gonna do that. All right. Should we take the Swamp Hag now, or should we take another hunting party? We need 2 more favors. Well, we're going to need 1 more favor. Yeah, I'm going to say hunting party. Damn it. Oh, we might want to just go ahead and take the curse if it gets us the favor here. Alright, we have Copper, Silver, Lucky Coin Estate, so we get to skip everything here. I mean, I guess we could take Lucky Coin, or like get the favor from Lucky Coin and not buy anything. But I think I'd rather take 1 card. Well, they're definitely not going to play another Swamp Hag this coming turn. So yeah, maybe we just take 1 more silver and then... But then we won't have the Swamp Hag to play. But we will have Spy. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we don't have 10. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take a trader, believe it or not. If we can just have the trader in hand to be able to trash. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so now, well, it's not trashing, but... Okay, so we can get another Swamp Hag, another Hunting Party, and 2 more silvers. Oh boy. I kind of want another Guild Master too, but I think I think it's more important to try to keep my draw up. Failure. We could take a province. But maybe we don't want to lower the provinces. Maybe we want to like focus on this tower thing. There's only 25 silvers left. Just take another hunting party. We could trade her a copper. Doesn't even cost us the ability to get an extra 5. It does cost us the ability to bury 1. I'm not sure that I actually care too much right now, though. Could also trade her estate. I think I'd rather try to trade the copper. Like, yes, the tower thing could be relevant, but and yes, we could be getting more silvers with the lucky coin too. But I want to get all this stuff first before I start worrying about that. All right. Berry hunting party. Berry hunting party. Buy a hunting party. We have some points. Now we gotta get the guild masters. Hopefully find our trader. Aha. They have a swamp hag in play, which means if we want to buy stuff, we can't trade her copper. Oh well, or shouldn't, I guess I should say. Man, we're one coin short of triple province. Which would be a little short of winning. We're going to take on 4 more silvers. I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and play the lucky coin at this point. Like, try to empty the silvers. Maybe so. It's just that I'm worried about having turns where I don't see any of my stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna say don't play the lucky coin. No. You get to see what cards they're burying? Is that... Probably shouldn't be able to see that. Okay, so now... I think these last 2 guild masters... Bury one of them, I guess. Now we go all in on the silvers. Did not play a swamp hag. So we could turn a silver into silvers. We don't have... I mean, turning a silver into silver has to be correct at this point. There's also the possibility that we should get another trader. We don't have that many buys with which to take more silvers. Bury more guild masters. We could bury a trader too. Okay, let's bury hunting party, bury guildmaster, bury guildmaster, bury guildmaster, bury trader, buy silver. Oh my god. Foom! Foom! So many cards flying by. I guess we didn't need to bury all those guild masters, but... Okay. Could trader the swamp hag. That's a lot of silver. 5, 6. I'm not totally sure that I'm gonna win if I empty the silvers, to be honest. But if I get a province and then empty the silvers... Tradering the swamp hag has to be correct. Two provinces... We can't get 2 provinces and 6 silvers, though. We only have... They're not going to be able to get 2 provinces, but they sure might be able to get 1. So I probably shouldn't take one. We could just bury a whole bunch of guild masters and guarantee that we have 15 coins and... Not 20 coins. And all those buys. Also bury a trader. That is tricky. Like, we want the province. We just don't want it in a way where it prevents us from... And then, like... Yeah, if they get a province, we want to not buy the province now. If they don't get a province... I mean, they don't have a trader, so they're not going to be able to get very many silvers at once. They don't have any guild masters. They do have 2 capitals. So, oh, I guess they could hit double province, in theory. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. What did they do last turn? They hadn't... I guess they're all that one turn where they buried a bunch of stuff, that those might be these 4 cards or so. I didn't notice a capital go by there, but who knows. I mean, it will only take us 2 guild masters to get a province. 4 guild masters to get 2 provinces. The problem is, yeah, we can do more if we see some hunting parties. But we are by no means guaranteed to see any hunting parties. What if we... Okay, let's bury a trader. And then maybe like one guildmaster. We could also get like triple duchy. I mean, if we have to trash one of the guildmasters into silvers, like that's okay. We don't want to... Does trader work? When you gain a card, you may reveal this to exchange it. So, like, we could buy coppers or whatever. We wouldn't need money to buy the silvers, just buys. So if we had 4 guildmasters and a trader, but it wouldn't be enough to empty the silvers. I don't think I want to... If I bury that many guildmasters... I mean, 3 guildmasters and a trader. Well, 3 guildmasters and a trader gives us province. 4 guildmasters and a trader gives us province and 6 silvers. So it's not a bad hand. And we could combine that with triple duchy this turn. But do we want to give ourselves the opportunity for better? Maybe it doesn't make sense to. Also, if that isn't going to be winning somehow, we will have the option to like bury like all of our hunting parties. Yeah. I guess we might as well bury one more guildmaster. Okay. So they're now in like a shit ton of debt. So if I wanted to... I mean, even if they see 2 capitals, that only pays off their debt. So if I wanted to... I could hold off another turn. We're down by 20 points. The province gives us a net of 5 if we're trashing a guildmaster. And then we're relying on getting 15 points off of a 15-point swing off of silvers, which seems pretty reasonable. I wish I knew. Guess we could probably just no info and do it, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Well, I talked at the beginning about emptying the silvers. Oh, man. Was that actually good? I don't know. Should I have not emptied the guildmasters too? Maybe. I could definitely see the argument. I mean, it gave me more opportunities to have, like, really big turns at the cost of having less deck control. But yeah, I don't know. It's 49 tower points. Ugh. Depleted cards. Oh. That's a way to describe it. But yeah, so like if we had, I mean, I don't know what their last gold, 2 swamp hag, 2 silver. So yeah, they wouldn't have even gotten out of debt. So like the other thing I was thinking, if we hadn't been able to get there, is we could have bought double duchy, like, and some silvers, and then buried a whole bunch of hunting parties. And then the next turn, yeah, I'm actually curious about, like, what does that end up looking like if we just go boop 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 boop. We don't play the trader, but we go duchy. I'm like, would we actually want to take the risk of taking a second duchy? Them having 12 debt, probably. And then we do bury hunting party, 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 and then we buy copper, exchange for silver, copper, exchange for silver, copper, exchange for silver. And then we trader the swamp hag again. And we get province, duchy. And I guess the estate wouldn't do anything, but yeah. So yeah, it would have. I mean, it would have been, it would have had the risk that they see another capital maybe and have a way to like. I mean, it would have taken a lot. They would have needed to get out of 12 debt and then hit 5. They would have needed 17 coins, which without both of their capitals is like damn near impossible for their deck. So it wouldn't have really been much of a risk, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So this was silly. It's always fun to get 10 hunting parties. And League of Shopkeepers with Guildmaster's fun too. I think there's definitely an argument that, like, I should have been more okay with taking curses earlier in the game, and maybe I would have had like a more comfortable margin by getting my stuff in my deck faster. But then again, I don't know, curses are pretty bad, so it's hard for me to judge. But yeah, again, I'm not super confident in how I played this, either at the tactical or the strategic level. It did work out, but you definitely see there being a better way to play the money strategy, where you end the game before I can do what I did. I mean, how many turns was this? 24 or 25? It was 24 the first attempt. That's a lot of turns, so it's a lot of time to potentially empty the provinces. Like a straight money deck, fully emptying the provinces, it does take a while. I don't know if it takes 24 turns. I mean, I did have Swamp Hag some of the time, so that does have some effect. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.